And we are live. Welcome, everybody, to Twitch Tuesday now and Wednesday. Now back on Tuesday. Now still on YouTube. I'm Matt. That's Dylan. No one's here. So it's going to wait for regular people to flood in. How are you doing, Dylan?
Doing okay. I had to think real hard on that one. Just okay. Grinding card games, doing the whole nine, really putting it out there. How about you now?
You know, it's same. I'm not so much on the card game stuff.
I was about to say, you're not grinding any card games, except for Marvel Snap, which we are now an alliance of, me, you, and Mark.
Yeah, for sure. What up, Joe?
Joe! Yeah, funny story on the alliance thing. I think it's so funny that it's literally us three. And everywhere I go, it is me and a culmination of two other Asians.
Oh, is Mark Asian?
Yeah, Mark's Filipino as well.
Hell yeah. Did we change your name to 69 instead of the 420?
Yeah, I did. And now I wish I had changed it to AAA.
Yeah. Just been jamming Magic the Gathering.
Card gamers, let's go.
So we're back by popular demand. Danny Cost had requested the show. He has not read my message to join. So this is for you, Danny.
This one's for you. God rest his soul.
He's not dead. He's just in New Jersey.
Yeah, which is,
which is worse.
Worse somehow. Yeah. No. So here's a quick update on the journey of card games for me. Right. So.
Yeah, hit me.
I play two card games right now. I play Lorcana and I play Final Fantasy, trading card games.
Mm-hmm.
Lorcana, the Disney one, notably better pricing, notably better tournaments. I just got back a couple weeks ago. I was down in Dallas, where I kind of wish I had told Danny Joy just to drive up to Dallas from Corpus and just hang out on Sunday, because Sunday
isn't Dallas like 8 hours away from Corpus?
Yeah, but she was like, yeah, that's just Texas drives, and I'm like, bro, I wouldn't do that, but you've got nothing better. No, I wish I had told her, because Sunday or Saturday I ended up scrubbing out. So Sunday I had all the time in the world, and then the guys I had one buddy I flew up with, and then two that drove from Kentucky down, and then they were salty that they scrubbed out, so they were like, we're just gonna drive back tonight, and I'm like, we still got our hotel rooms for like another night. And they were like, yeah, we're just kind of spent on it. So then I just drove home Sunday morning. I had 2 hotel rooms to myself for like the whole day. And I was just like, guess I'm going to go play some more, and played the side events and did all that stuff. But yeah, so now I'm gearing up for a tournament in Toronto on my birthday later on this month. And I'm gearing up for a local championship for Final Fantasy here in 2 weeks. So
that's exciting.
Yeah, a new set just dropped. New sets are great for me because that means I get to take all the powerful cards, make a deck, and nobody knows what the fuck's in it yet. And then I just blow them out of the water. But fun fact is that the last time Kentucky had a local qualifier was in 2019, the last time I qualified for Nats. Now, there's a long lull in the competitive season. I just haven't been bad for like 5 years. It just hasn't been like a thing for like the last 3 or 4. And then we came back last year, but Kentucky didn't get a local qualifier. Hold on, Danny. We'll get to you in a second. So, Kentucky finally got a local qualifier.
Yeah, hold on, Danny.
Yeah. Kentucky finally got a local qualifier again, and I'm still the reigning champ. And a bunch of my buddies who are in the Cincinnati area, like 3 hours north, but like an hour and a half from like Louisville, where it's supposed to be at, are like, cool, we're going to come on down. And I'm like, good fucking luck. I'm the defending champ. So it really is the We're So Back boys again of this. That's the name. We can bring Danny back.
Yeah, we're Jake. There you go, Danny.
Speaking of being back again, it's
Danny. I'm wearing my Deadpool shirt.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. So Danny requested this show. That's why we're doing it. So we're going to talk about Deadpool and Wolverine later. I never got into card games, and I kind of want to, but I'm scared because, like, do I really need the financial commitment, I'm already spending a lot on these vinyl. Speaking of which, we got Jimi Hendrix, Electric Lady Band. Mac Miller Swimming, Vampire Weekend self-titled album, Tyler the Creator Igor, Nirvana Nevermind, Lana Del Rey, the Norman fucking Rockwell.
So, real quick, because Mike's in chat. Mike, I'm so sorry. Yesterday slipped right underneath my radar, man. I had so much shit going on, I could not pull away from it. Yeah, because I wanted to crash and talk shit with PLD. Talk shit really at PLD. Like, oh, I have to go to other people's channels to find them. I had the great lines all queued up and everything. Didn't work out.
Mm-hmm. He was very drunk last night.
I believe it. He gets drunk on Monday, so he doesn't come onto our show on Tuesday. That's how it works.
That's how it works.
No. Big sad. Keep me in the invite loop, though, because I'll pop on next time, Mike. Anyways.
My link.
Danny, we'll start with you, big guy.
Yeah.
Deadpool, Wolverine. Hold on. Before we get there.
Are we going into spoilers right away?
Yeah, we're going to go into spoilers. Go ahead and put the spoiler ban on.
Or are we going to do non-spoiler and then spoiler?
Nah, we're going to leave Brandon.
I mean, everyone's seen the movie, I'm sure. I know.
The best part, yeah, anybody who comes on this channel to watch us has already watched the movie. But just good for people who sometimes we maybe get some VOD folks who don't know. So, full spoilers in the review starting now. You've been warned. Danny, what did you think?
It felt like going to like amusement park, like a ride. It's so much fun. I wouldn't necessarily it was the best Deadpool movie, but like it was everyone in my audience was just like enjoying all the cameos and things.
Yeah.
And it was just fun. It was just like an overall fun movie. Like some of the stories, which the story writing was kind of over the place. But I got what I wanted. I wanted a Deadpool and wanted Wolverine to be doing their Deadpool and Wolverine things, and that's exactly what I got. So,
promise delivered or promise under-delivered, Nat? What's your take on it?
I thought it was great. I had a really fun time with it. I will say I think it's the weakest of all three Deadpool films. The weakest. Yeah, I think it's very much like you can't dispute it. It's the weakest. I think that it's a movie that we talked about this a little bit on my stream last night, but it's the kind of movie that's great in the first viewing, and I don't think it has a lot of good replay value, just because a lot of the appeal is from like the cameos, the surprises, things you don't know about. I think if you strip all that away, it's kind of like a very simple plot line. Like there's really not much to it. But I think as an MCU entry, I thought it was a lot of fun. I'm surprised coming into it. I thought we'd have like more impact on the MCU as a greater thing. But it's really more like a send off to the Fox universe, which is I think it's awesome. Had a really good time, a lot of good surprises. We're going right into spoilers. So I couldn't see it until Monday because I was busy all weekend. But
yeah, same situation.
On my way to watch it, I had to drop off work. I had to go to work to drop something off. And my coworker spoiled Chris Evans for me. So I was like, I'm so close. I was like, I was just like 2 hours away for like getting there with no spoilers at all. So that was spoiled. But I still had fun. Like I didn't know he was going to be the Human Torch. Really good surprises. I thought it was a good time. What about you, Dan? What do you think?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna mirror both of your guys' comments. I think that it was a good movie. I don't agree with it being the weakest Deadpool movie. Something about 2 sticks out to me as being weaker overall. Because I think especially with Deadpool 1 has the character development, the heart, the fun. 2 is playing more to like bigger action, bigger stakes, and 3 just does bigger action, bigger stakes better than 2 for me. And there's an argument to say, is it less rewatchable? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, if I'm looking at it, so here's the duality of Deadpool, right? Deadpool is a genre film. It's an action and a comedy. How good is the action? It's good enough for me to go back for. It's okay. I mean, it's good Marvel action. I don't think it's bad. I just don't think it's so exceptional. Is the comedy good enough for me to go back for? And honestly, the comedy in 3 is I would go back for more than most of things in 2, which isn't to say 2 is bad. It's just that if you told me to go back just to watch any of Channing Tatum's lines as Gambit, I would be like 100% I'm doing that. Or most of Chris Evans as Johnny, just coming back on that because the twist on that. I will say the twist appeal is lost now, knowing that it's that going in. But yeah, I just find this movie exactly what Danny said. It's the perfect popcorn summer thing. And during an election year, motherfuckers, that's all I want. Quit asking. I know we're on like the 30th, 40th Marvel movie, and we're splitting hairs between people saying, I want more, I want this. I'm like, fuck you. It's an election year. It's been stressed out. We finally got a good Marvel movie in the first time in like 3 years or something. I don't know. It's been a minute. And it's like, this one's been really good. Guardians of the Galaxy was good. But
Guardians of the Galaxy, I was gonna say.
And Spider-Man.
Guardians of the Galaxy was good.
Spider-Man too.
Yeah.
Spider-Man was a while ago.
Yeah. And Spider-Man. I mean, okay, so Marvel properties, but neither here nor there, boys. Let's not split the hairs. But Marvel-verse, MCU.
Yeah, come on, Danny. Let's not split hairs.
Yeah, come on, Danny. Since Guardians of the Galaxy, and before then, it was a lull as well. So overall, I'm just glad to be able to have a good MCU movie that feels like we're budging things a little bit forward. We're talking about mixing all the verses, and we got the Fox stuff in. I think it does more for like the bigger picture than it's giving credit for it, though. I think we do move the needle a little bit compared to, let's say, Black Widow, which doesn't do anything, Guardians, which doesn't really do anything, so to speak. For the bigger picture thing, this is the first big picture movie we've had in a second. This honestly would have been a great, like, pre or post, like, Avengers film, like the movie before a big event or the first movie after, like, a new era, to really kind of just say, hey, here's where we are now. I think it would have been better spotted there, but I had my fun with it.
Yeah, for sure.
The opening scene.
Smithy.
Yeah, it's a great Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm. I just like the opening scene too of the NSYNC.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, it was a fantastic opening scene. That was so much fun.
That was the funniest thing.
Harold, did you wait outside the theater for Nat just to spoil it for him? Let me know, because that would have been really fun.
I didn't see Harold because I saw it on Monday, so he probably saw it before me. I did see Twisters, and Harold was there. yeah. So, well, he goes to the Loft on Monday, which is our indie movie theater. Like, watches every Monday. They show like a really bad movie or whatever. They keep trying to get me to go. I was like, I'm good. That's good for the Loft. But no, it was. I forgot what my train of thought was. I think that. Can we all agree that Deadpool 1 is the best of the three?
Yeah, Deadpool 1 is the strongest entry. Yeah. Yeah,
I think so too. And I have a soft spot for 2. I don't know. I just 2 really hit for me. And they're all pretty close. Like this is it's all very good. But I definitely think 3 is the weakest so far. It might change my mind on a rewatch. Who knows? I don't think it will, just because of everything I said. Harold says I saw it Thursday. The power went out in the Met. Oh shit! Oh yeah, because we've been having like really bad storms lately, so that doesn't surprise me. Shout out over the trailers.
Sound was playing with no video. Prove it. Damn. I want to see those Shadow Puppet videos right now. Upload them to YouTube. We'll link it and post it in the stream.
How did your crowd feel when like Blade showed up? Because I know like some of the Fox movies, a lot of them are like kind of like old movies, so like.
Right.
I don't think like a lot of people.
I know my crowd
after like 2000 may have not even like known that ever even seen those movies.
Yeah, my crowd had a reaction to Blade, but they didn't have the reaction to Elektra or to Gambit. And for me, I think all of us are so like sweaty in the nose about being like, holy fuck, that's Channing Tatum Gambit.
That's Gambit.
Yeah, like, oh my god, like that was for me like the peak moment in the whole movie, just seeing it actually happen. And then
it was funny because you and I both saw it on Monday, so I feel like we got the casual crowd, not like the diehards who saw it on opening night.
I'm sure they probably lost it.
I saw it
was the exact same way. They had no reaction to Elektra. They did have a big pop for Blade, but like I was the only one reacting to Gambit. I was like, oh, what are you guys? It's Channing Tatum.
Me and my buddy Mark were like, oh, and Mark was like cool with like, he was like, what the fuck Elektra? What the fuck Blade? And then it was like, Gambit, played by Channing Tatum. And I'm like, oh, bro, I cannot tell you. Like, that's like 15 years.
I knew that Jennifer Gardner was going to be in the movie, right? Because I remember seeing something like a really long time back that she was going to be Elektra in this movie.
I was zero spoiled in this whole movie with this.
Yeah, I didn't. have any idea.
Correct me if I'm
Except for, of
wrong, but
course,
like I think
X-23
that
got
was
spoiled
announced
in the trailer.
previously, but I completely forgot about it. So it was a surprise to me coming in.
X-23, yeah, I know she
Well, the
was.
X-23 spoiler was in the trailer,
Yeah, in
Yeah.
the trailer.
but
I knew that X-23 was more public knowledge, but the rest of them was not. So
even the Wolverine cameo was amazing too, because that's people's
Yeah,
like fan casting of like who should play the next Wolverine.
Cavalry was
And then-
Even did
And then just
fist
like a
bumps,
dig at
too.
DC. That was hilarious.
yeah. Electra's "It's All Right" line, maybe the line of the year. The Electro lines were wildly underrated, I think. The Blade lines, although, did hit for me in a big way. Like, some motherfuckers just want to ice skate uphill. Like,
Oh yeah, that was one of the things that only I reacted to. Like no one else in the theater got it. Like,
yeah,
come on, guys, this is iconic line.
I know. I'm like, man, you guys are not appreciating this movie as much as you could be. But this is the payoff of years of geekdom and things that will live in my brain long after I forget my children's name. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I do want to say you brought this up earlier, but you said you felt like it had more of an impact on the MCU as a greater whole, more than like Black Widow. I don't know. I would argue that. Well, obviously we don't know yet how it is going to impact. I think probably the main thing that's going to lead to like future installments is the stuff with Thor and him crying over Deadpool. I think that's going to play a role.
I'm so curious what the fuck that. I'm so glad that they didn't show that hand. Like,
yeah, I really wonder what that is. But I don't know. I feel like, well, from what we know now, Black Widow introduced like some major characters that I don't feel like Deadpool 3 did. Because I don't think we're getting Hugh Jackman back as Wolverine. I think we're getting a new Wolverine. If anything, they might bring X-23 back, but even that, I'm not sure on.
I'm gonna be so disappointed if they don't bring back Daphne Keane continually as Laura.
I think they will. So good. Secret Wars are going to be, because at the end of the movie, it was confirmed that they brought them all back, even though we didn't see like Gambit in them in Elektra. We only saw X-23 and Logan with Deadpool with Wade.
Okay,
but they did say confirm that they were going to bring them.
Yeah, I'm with Harold in saying I'd be 100% in with just X-23 being the new Wolverine for a while, and we just get Daphne Keane as like a build-up, run-up. I mean, you could start her even in Young Avengers and then work her way into like bigger properties or solo property, whatever. I mean, because Logan kind of is her solo movie in that kind of way. But yeah, I think overall you could just tease her flashbacks in bigger movies, and then just let her be like a main side character, and then let her be like a main character in like a X-Men verse or something like. I need Old Man Blade movie called David.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I would love to see that because obviously I feel like the new Blade movie is kind of cursed. Is it ever getting made? I kind of really want to see it, but Mahershala Ali is not getting any younger.
Mahershala Ali, we're waiting for Mahershala to walk. Like, let's just be honest. We're waiting for him to walk away from the project, and they just call it. And then Gambit takes over the slot.
Hell
yeah, I want a Gambit movie now.
He's about to make a name out of himself.
Yeah.
His accent throughout this whole movie was so bad, and I'm so glad they poked fun at it.
I could not understand a single fucking I understood maybe 3 things that he said tops. Like,
what the fuck is this guy saying? Oh, so good. I think I might be on board for this. X-23 as a new Wolverine. I think I would prefer it if we had their own Logan, but it makes sense. Like, there's only one Hugh Jackman, and I think that'd be good. I'm also thinking of what a possible Jean Grey, Scott Summers, X-23 love triangle might look like. And you know what? I'm trying to sell myself on it. I want to see that.
You know what? Let's gender bend it up. Let's make Jean Grey a dude, and let's make Cyclops and Wolverine be just sexy women, and then they have to split between that. Huh?
Make it like John Grey and fucking Sabrina Scott or whatever, Sabrina Summers or something.
Yeah, and it's just Sabrina Carpenter.
That's just Sabrina Carpenter.
She's so hot right now, guys. Let her be Cyclops. It's okay.
Please.
We've got the stop it. We've got the.
Did anybody get the popcorn bucket?
The Wolverine glory hole bucket? No, I did not. You're the only one brave enough to get that.
I got it. I should. Do you want to see it?
I do want to see
No, I
it.
don't want to. I don't know what you've been doing for it, so I feel
I
like
didn't do anything to it yet. Let me just bring it.
Thanks for Kitty Pride. I would have guessed. Good.
Thank you, Hero. That's a good one.
Thank you.
While Danny is finding his, there it is.
That's a popcorn bucket.
$30 for this thing.
Can you put your hand into it? Can you, with the face facing the, yeah, just like that. Thank you.
Oh, hell yeah. Clip that.
This is like the worst Mega Man like skin I could have found.
It's the tongue detail even.
Yeah, that's the part that I didn't even notice the tongue. Honestly, I won't lie, I didn't see that before.
How did you not have a tongue?
It's concerning.
Yep.
Did you get the Doom bucket too? Didn't you, Danny, or was it just?
I have the Doom bucket too.
Can you go get that one?
That one too.
Yeah,
I can get that one.
Yeah. They were sold out of the
What did this popcorn bucket trend start? Because did it start with Dune? Because they're
I'm pretty sure it started. Actually, no, it was like a Kung Fu Panda. There was a Kung Fu Panda one that had the old vintage ones as well, the most recent one.
Oh.
This is the Dune Uzi.
The Forbidden. Yeah, the Dussy.
Yep.
And the Wussy.
The Wolverine Uzi.
Yeah.
The Wolverine.
Wolverine.
What is the show?
So anyway, you guys got any more thoughts on Deadpool?
Yeah, I got one or two more.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the hot question, and we already have the answers because we have to ask this every single time a Marvel movie comes out. Is this top 5 Marvel movies?
Oh no, not even close.
Not top 5.
I got a Batman head bucket for the Batman. I store my headphones on it. That's probably nice. No, it's not top 5. I just want to create the banter that we always hear around this time. But
well, do you think
you guys
Marvel,
have it ranked?
Is he Marvel Jesus? Do you think
he is
he's
Marvel Jesus?
Marvel?
Of course.
What are the top 5s right now?
Where does Deadpool 3 rank in your?
Ooh, where does I need to see the list. Hold on, let me pull up my Marvel list. It's a little expired
now.
I wonder if it's in the top 10. It's probably top 15.
Mine's in top 15. It's number 13 for me. How about you, Dave? You know?
Yeah, it's a top
between like 15 to 18.
I can see it,
middle, but it's.
I can see where I'm fighting.
I'm also with Nat that I do actually like Deadpool 2 more than most people. Like, I love the X-Force.
I love Deadpool 2.
And there were some actually tender family moments on that.
Yeah,
I actually I did actually like that movie. I watched it because I had to do a rewatch, and I caught a lot of callbacks to the first movie, even lines that were said in the first movie, and they said in the second line, and that was kind of made it a little bit more. Because my expectations for it was not the same anymore.
Right.
I was watching it again.
Deadpool Wolverine it's either my number 10 or my number 11. So without thinking too hard about it, because I don't think any of the new movies have pushed out any of these top entry slots. 1 through 8 is solidly still the Infinity War ones. Yeah. Guardian of the Galaxy 3 probably takes over Guardians of the Galaxy 1. Deadpool 1 probably beats out Guardians of the Galaxy 1. So yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine 3 or Deadpool and Wolverine is my number 10 with Guardians of the Galaxy 1 probably right underneath it.
Yeah.
And Multiverse of Madness probably creeps right up after that because I had a lot of fun with that dumb Doctor Strange movie.
It was pretty good. I liked it a lot. I'm creeping on Danny's MCU list. I don't see Deadpool ranked on here.
I haven't updated it
You
yet.
must not have gotten around to it. But I have Deadpool at number 3. After that, Spider-Man: Far From Home, and then Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness.
Deadpool 1 is number 3 overall for you? Ooh.
No. Deadpool and Wolverine is number 13.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes more sense. Oh, fuck. I don't have Shang-Chi on here. There is another movie. Yeah, it's 11.
Oh, shit.
I like Harold's comment. It is in my top 5 Jesus movies.
Yeah.
It
All right.
actually surpassed the Passion of the Christ, though.
Yeah. Here's a fun question: is Deadpool Wolverine the funniest Marvel movie in the MCU?
Oh, that's a really good question. I think it might be. Like, who are the contenders? It's
So
Ragnarok.
the other
Guardians is funny.
Guardians is funny, and that would probably be full comedy. Ant-Man 1.
Ant-Man 1, yeah. Honestly, I think the funniest for me is Thor Ragnarok.
Oh fuck, Thor Ragnarok is really funny because that was Taika firing on all cylinders. So
yeah, that was Taika, but he was still at his peak.
Here's the thing, though: if I'm taking Love and Thunder as only a comedy, it's pretty good in that way. The screaming goats.
Like it was him going.
Screaming goats. I love the goats.
It's way too overboard of him throwing his jokes. It was just too much.
Definitely. The movie suffered for the comedy, but it's not without the good humor. Like, my problem is we wanted deep, rich drama, and what we got was way too much comedy for it. But if we're just grading it as a comedy, Love and Thunder is clearly the funniest movie. It might be.
I genuinely don't know if this is like sarcastic or not. I don't know if you're being genuine. I think
he's being really genuine in this one. I
think there's certain parts that are really funny with the goats, but I feel like as a whole, it's like 20% of the jokes hit, and like the other 8% don't.
Yeah, I kind of want Iron Man 2 walks as a comedy. Bird, he pees in the suit. Yeah, he does pee in the suit.
That's very funny.
He is hammered if this is in the iron suit. I don't know. I'm somewhere between. The top 3 comedies in no particular order right now probably have to be Ragnarok, Deadpool, Wolverine, Ant-Man. If we're not pulling in,
you're not gonna throw Guardians in there.
Guardians is funny, but it's not that funny. I think the most recent thing that comes to mind where I was like, oh, I had a really good laugh at this was whenever Star-Lord was telling Nebula to open the fucking door.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, and that's great, but it's in a movie that's otherwise very more drama. The funny thing is, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is a better drama with a little bit of comedy than Thor: Love and Thunder, which it should have been the other way around. Damn, missed opportunity.
Yeah,
missed opportunity.
We should talk about the action in Deadpool as well, the fight scenes. How like the Deadpool, what'd you think of when they fought the Deadpool Corps and they did the one shot, like almost like an Old Boy kind of take?
Killing Nice Pool was so heartbreaking for me, I won't lie.
It was heartbreaking but hilarious at the same time.
Yeah, like it was good, but I was like,
but when he put the call in, that was pretty neat.
Yeah.
And the car, I actually really like the car scene.
The car fight, I think, is about the best fight in the whole movie. To be honest, it felt the most creative and like the most thought out. Whereas a lot of the other ones,
feel like it was like they made it like a sexual innuendo too.
Yeah, I like that. It's being playful while also still being like a genuinely good fight. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what other fight sticks out more than that. I mean, I guess. No, it's just that. That's just the best fight scene in the movie. You can't convince me otherwise.
Yeah, I think it's very
was
clearly
good
the best.
Of course.
Yeah.
The bye.
Yeah, that one's fun.
Yeah,
but
you're right. You're right. I think that's my favorite. It wasn't so much a fight scene. It was just him like killing people.
Yeah, it's more like a music video like montage more than it is an actual fight scene. It's hard to call it a fight when it's so one-sided, right? Like, I finally found a decent use of a Honda. Amen, brother. Why would you buy that gigantic vehicle, right? That's what I'm saying.
But now I just need an epic version of Madonna like a prayer everywhere I go now.
I'm kind of upset that they didn't use The Greatest Show from The Greatest Showman more, the song.
There was times I was really... I wanted that. I'm right there with you, Nat. There was at least a time or two where I was like, man, this is a really great opportunity to be using Greatest Showman soundtrack, because I feel like at one point I thought, like, I was hearing a song and I was like, is this gonna be Greatest Showman track? Because that would be a great Jackman deep cut on that.
I think
they played it for like a split second when in the car fight scene on the radio, but that was it.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think I read somewhere that they were originally planning to have Hugh Jackman do like a Wolverine like musical number,
Mm.
but it got cut.
Mm.
And it was going to be with The Greatest Showman.
Right. Really quick, I think it's also important to point out like how fucking cool some of the universes that they fling around to in when they're finding the right Wolverine. The fact that we got like the full Days of Future Past Wolverine, where it's like him in the alley in that classic shot, and I was just like, so fucking cool.
Awesome. My favorite had to be the comic accurate Wolverine, who's like 5 foot tall.
Yeah.
The Hulk one was a good one.
That one was very, very funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously Cavalrine, which was still again worth mentioning again.
Oh
God, it just feels right. Like
it just feels right.
Mm-hmm. But I think the other big like, oh, that's fucking rad that we did that move for me is, oh gosh, I'm about to lose it. Hold on, come back to me, brain. Where was it? We did cool shit in this movie. It's gone. I hate that. There's a lot of cool shit in this movie, but I can't remember the one other thing.
There's a lot of cool shit. I'm surprised that they didn't show Blake Lively as Lady Deadpool. Like I would not have known it was her if I didn't beforehand.
And Matthew McConaughey was the cowboy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He was the cowboy.
He was the cowboy. And then their kids were some of the baby.
And then I think Kidpool was Ryan Reynolds' son.
Yeah.
James.
Blake Lively is Lady Deadpool, though. Mm.
Yeah, that was the inspiration, I believe.
She nailed the voice.
Deadpool, like the guy who did the comics,
right?
He said that was like Blake Lively was his.
I believe it. Yeah. I mean, and she crushes the voice. I remember thinking like, well, now I am erect. You know, like more so than I already was in this movie.
Gonna watch Gossip Girl with my pants down.
Yeah. Next time on this 9th showing that week is just Nat. Keep coming back for this one scene. Keeps hitting.
But this popcorn bucket.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Yeah, the popcorn bucket.
Yeah, but altogether, this movie's just it's what I needed right now. You know what I mean, guys?
It's what we needed. Yeah. We needed this movie.
I didn't need to be emotional listening to Florence and the Machine play us out of a movie series, you know, like because hearing Dog Days Are Over and Guardians 3 was fucking, oh my god, what a fucking emotional roller coaster. How fucking dare he? But yeah, getting this and just being able to walk out of the film being like, you know what, that was great. That's it. Doesn't need to be bigger. It doesn't need to serve a bigger purpose. Sometimes we can just have fucking fun movies, all right? Maybe let me just have some fun. Let me snort some drugs and watch some fun action films, all right? You know how much I fucking love the John Wick franchise? It's fucking good fun. Let me have it. But also, the lore keeps consistently being pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Although it gets a little wacky after 2. I mean, around 2 it gets wacky, and it kind of figures itself out in 4, but not the point. Anyways, yeah, so Deadpool Wolverine, we liked it, but what would we say our score overall is? I have a, big out of 1, fat out of 10.
1 out of 10.
I think I gave it a 4 out of 5, so 8 out of 10. That sounds right to me.
Yeah.
But like a low 8, like more like a 7.8.
That's what I was gonna say. It was like a 7 out of 10.
I love
it's fun. It's not like the writing and the story, I didn't really care about, but I was there more for the fun of it and enjoying it. But if I have to grade it as an overall movie, it's like a 7 out of 10 for me.
This movie punches for an 8 for me because I think the enjoyment is just so high. Like we were talking about, I remember thinking like I was not bored at all during this movie. I was watching this and just being like,
yeah, fun.
No, I was.
There's not one moment that I felt like it was dragging or.
Yeah.
Some of the jokes didn't completely end, but it was still, for the most part, everything was pretty I was entertaining and
2 snicks. Yeah. I mean, right. And I keep thinking this idea where it's just like, is there ever a time where I'm like, the humor is not, I mean, even when the humor isn't landing for me totally, that it feels like it's taking me out of the movie? And no, and honestly, it's a good sign for a comedy in itself.
Right. And I just actually really like that they were willing to like poke fun of themselves and just, and that whole joke about the multiverse, how nobody wants it.
Yeah. how gratuitous the
And
self-criticisms were in this movie was absolutely what made me enjoy this movie.
That's why I was like, that's what I wanted. I wanted Deadpool to just roast Disney and all the MCU.
And he
that's
did
what he did the best part.
relentlessly to a point of sheer enjoyment for me, where I'm like, man, I haven't been that hard of a hater. I've kept up with these properties, but boy, is this right though. Like,
yeah. And how did at the end credits was also like a little tearjerker moment. Seeing all the Fox credits.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually went to Green Day last night. I saw them in the concert, and
I wonder if you're going to bring up the Deadpool or the Green Day show.
Yeah, but when he did the song, he actually brought in Deadpool and Wolverine like on stage.
But who is Deadpool and Wolverine?
No, I'm just saying. I was just saying that. So it was like funny to have them cameo on the.
Welcome to MCU. Came in at a low point. Yeah,
I was gonna bring that up. Like I was thinking about that too. I love that they poked fun of themselves. That was a good line.
Yeah, and I won't lie. I'm taking every time Marvel lays the bait. I do take it. I do want to know why Thor's holding Deadpool crying. I hope that never comes to fruition. Like, where was Bryan Singer in the credits? Didn't he direct like most of the X-Men movies?
What happened with that?
Yeah, what happened to Bryan Singer?
Don't know.
I don't know, but I will say, like, I don't like the Fox universe, but somehow this movie made me nostalgic for the Fox universe. Like, it was like, oh,
right?
You know what? We did have some good times.
X2, I think, still hits.
I don't remember X2 at all. I was gonna do a rewatch for the Fox universe leading up to Deadpool, so I rewatched X-Men 1 originally, and I don't think this holds up that well.
Yeah. 1 definitely doesn't hold up still. 2 definitely does. 3 speaks for itself. And then kind of similar situation for me on like the prequel ones. I think like X-Men First Class is kind of like a guilty pleasure movie. Like the Magneto scenes are still holding up through and through, but by the end of the movie it's kind of like so-so. Days of Future Past I think still does decent enough for me, and then everything after that goes shit again.
You think First Class is a guilty pleasure?
For me, yeah. I mean, like, I enjoy it knowing that it's probably not that great. That there's some really dumb shit in there, like the adapting black guy mutant. That one always kills me because I always think of this meme that I saw where it was like, you're a black man that can adapt to anything, but you were
and then you literally died.
Literally, his power is
he's the first person who died.
Right. Yeah. Bye on Cyclops Car next to. Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Full circle.
X2.
Bro, X2 is a banger actually. X2 is fun. Nat, you were not that loud on the What the Show stream last night. What's up, brother?
Listen, it was a lot of people were talking. I have a hard time talking when like getting a word in when there are a bunch of people talking. Like this is more my element when it's 3 people.
Yeah. You do like your own platform, I find. It's what helps our chemistry go.
Yeah, on the What the Show, they're much more classy. They're not going to put Dune buckets and Wolverine buckets.
Yeah, we would never put the most fuckable buckets on the internet, right, Danny?
Correct.
Let's put up a poll. What's the most fuckable bucket?
Yes. Can we put up one on Twitter right now?
You can, on Twitch, you can make a poll.
I have no idea how to do
but nobody's on there.
Oh man, nobody is.
I just went ahead and timed out Jake.
You can't ban me.
Well, you're part of the show now, so I can't put you on timeout anymore. So Jake will have to do. No, so yeah, those are our thoughts on Deadpool. I'm gonna take this banner off and put up a new banner. We got to talk about RDJ as Dr. Doom. We have not.
It's a good time to be milking Marvel for content, man. Just
what are your thoughts?
Were you passing it to Danny or me? Sorry, I was reading that comment out loud.
Danny, what do you mean? Start with?
Yeah.
Oh,
Danny.
me.
Okay, Jalen, you go ahead.
No, Danny, I insist.
Sure. I mean, it's definitely a risky move, but I mean, it feels like it's the right move for them to do. But I wasn't thinking RDJ would have been. I wasn't even considering him to be Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
So it's and I don't, and it's not like and I guess they're not actually making him like an evil Tony. Like they're actually casting him as Victor Von Doom.
Mhm.
But the thing is, because there's so much lore to him in his story, like I'm afraid that they're just gonna rush him, and then he's just gonna be in like those 2 movies, and then he's gonna be like gone. Because that's the problem with like a lot of the MCU movies and things. Like,
Yeah, the villains don't get a lot of
defeated by
staying power.
ants.
Right.
So I just don't want that. I don't want that treatment to be done by like Doom.
I think there's an argument to say it's like if he leaves a big enough impression, is it worth it? Thanos with 2 movies left a big enough impression. Is that
but they also had setup for him.
Yeah, I mean, and to be fair, they had Thanos loosely being set up for like 15 movies or so. And already, we get like maybe 1 or 2 movies where it sets up Robert Downey Jr. as Doom. But I guess I'll just go ahead and knock the obvious out of the way. It's the safe bet, which we don't necessarily love, but do we think that Robert Downey Jr. is still going to be great in the role? Probably.
Yeah.
My big thing is I still want to see. I just want to see him be Tropic Thunder Black Panther. I saw some AI footage on that one recently, and you know what? I think he can do it.
Yeah, I don't think that would be a route they would go. No, I have mixed feelings about this casting choice. Like, I feel like, yeah, I think he would probably like knock it out of the park, but this does feel like they're Hail Mary, like they're desperate for like this feels like a really safe choice, but at the same time, it is a desperate choice. Same with getting the Russo brothers back for the 2 Avengers movies. I think they're going back to what worked for them in the past, and I don't think that's how you get the MCU out of this funk. I think in order to get the MCU out of this funk, you got to have different voices in the MCU. This is a very uninspired choice, which is not to say I don't think he could kill it, because I think he absolutely could. He's an amazing actor, but it's weird, like it's a weird choice. I kind of wish they went with someone else, but I mean, we'll see.
It would have been. I think it would have been nice to have like his background of Latveria, and because he is also, it would have been nice to cast like a different actor to play that role.
Yeah, I think in an ideal world they would have cast a Romani actor. But this is just more like a Hollywood problem where there's not a lot of working actors that fit into that. And you can get someone new, but Doom is this iconic character, and you need that name recognition behind the actor who plays it. So it's kind of a lose-lose situation there.
Right, and I think a lot of people are concerned about Robert Downey Jr. and like his face, and people are going to be recognizing him as Iron Man. But Dr. Doom mostly is wearing his mask most of the time anyway. Because he has like that, because he has that ego, that even like that little scratch I had, like he it's not perfection because he's a perfectionist.
Right.
So there's probably not even going to be like a lot showing like his face for like. I'm sure that they will find a way like to have Spider-Man recognize him or something.
How much do you think we're going to get of RDJ's Doom and Fantastic Four?
An end credit scene, I think.
You think it's just going to be an end credits one?
Yeah,
I think they'll do.
I think just an end credits.
That's probably right. That's the most predictable. But
who's the villain in Fantastic Four? Because I know we're getting. Is it Galactus?
I feel like it's mostly Galactus so far.
They showed a little clip, and thankfully he's not a giant cloud.
Yeah, he's got eyeballs and everything. Which
the bar is on the ground.
Yeah. Real quick, thinking about like movie properties that should have and would have could have happened but didn't, come through, like Deadpool, Wolverine. Is Milana Vaintrub coming back as Squirrel Girl? Is that going to be saving?
Oh my gosh!
Because I would pay so much money for that. I won't lie.
So much money. I love her. Like,
she's pretty close to BP for me. You know what I mean? That like
the BP Black Panther.
No, for Barbara Bell.
I know what you're saying. I gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about Squirrel Girl, so I can't give an opinion on that.
There's really not much to Squirrel Girl as a character. She is this girl who controls squirrels, and she beats up like Galactus and Thanos and like super powerful villain.
Yeah, she's a
That's
comedy
pretty much all
character,
there
so
is.
she gets to do whatever she wants in the fight, in the fight verse, so to speak, of it all. But I keep trying to
This
find.
Timothy Chalamet was right there. Yeah, he was right there. We should. I don't know what were we doing. Chris Pratt was right there. What's his schedule like?
Mhm.
He's not Star Lord anymore, or he's not going to be playing Star Lord much.
Yeah, I think they were okay with letting that one go.
Too busy playing Garfield.
I feel like James Gunn really went to bat for Chris Pratt, and then afterwards they kind of just let him chill,
Yeah.
I think we'll sooner see Chris Pratt being a DC hero or villain. Most likely hero. I can't imagine Pratt as a villain.
Has he ever played a villain? Oh, he has. He was in Passengers. The one
Yeah, with J Law.
No, I can't see him as the superhero villain.
No, he doesn't got the right energy for it. So, other than that, any other Marvel news? Did we tap the well already?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing they talked about at Comic-Con was the Thunderbolt, and we've talked about Captain America 4, right?
Yeah, we already talked about the Captain
What
America
are your
trailer.
thoughts on that? Like, what's your hype levels for Captain America 4?
Trailer. It didn't really do anything for me.
It's
And they
middling for me.
blew their load already with the Red Hulk already showing up.
Yeah, Red Hulk being put out there. Review the Acolyte, you cowards. Oh, I can do that one actually. Nat can't. I'm pretty sure.
Never watched. I watched 2 episodes. I got to episode 3, and I
Here,
was done.
let's review the first 2 episodes. I'll let you guys.
No. We'll speed run this.
I didn't even remember it. It's just gonna be Dylan talking about it.
That's fine. And I can't create any banners because I'm not logged in. Nat knows this, so he's just making me hold the space. So Acolyte review. A show with a really slow and annoying start for like 5 episodes. Of kind of dawdling around, not doing particularly anything too interesting. And then at the end of episode 5, they start gassing it up. And episode 6 is a fucking orgasm of some of the best action that I've seen in the whole Star Wars franchise period. I think that is probably top 1, maybe top 2 action scene segments of all Star Wars. No questions. And it was really interesting to watch. And then from that point forward, the show kind of got interesting because it developed out our cool villain, sexy Asian characters. And I got to make a lot of memes on that one. Just taking screenshots of what they said on the episode with the subtitles on. And I might go pull these up really quick. Hold on, because it creates a whole story within itself. So I actually had a lot of fun in episode 6 to 7. I think episode 8 it kind of like it goes so. I think the finale was fine. Again, still good action overall. It kind of like ends on a better note. And there's some really humongous things.
Cameo at the end.
Yeah, and the spoilers. Is the Plagueis fucking
And
cameo?
Yoda
Is in Yoda. Yeah, both of those cameos are pretty fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, you're gonna keep making me watch an okay show for this, huh? But
I can't believe I just got spoiled for a show I'm never gonna watch.
Yeah, that's fine. Episode 6 and tail end of 5 and episode 6 is an absolute banger. So fucking banger.
Mm-hmm.
Now, okay, I'm done. That's my Acolyte review. You could skip
Did
most
it
of
kill the lore, Dylan?
Huh?
Did it kill the canon of Star Wars?
I don't give a shit.
That's what everybody's pissed about.
That's fine. That was
Yoda.
Let me see if I can go.
Why did that get me so bad? Like, oh, that was good. That was good.
I have to go all the way back. I'm gonna see if I can't pull up all the screen cap memes of what my headcanon story of the Star Wars was. Let me go back all the way back.
I'm probably gonna watch the Acolyte because I care so much about Asian representation, so I feel like I should.
Yeah. All right. Now here, listen. When you commit to watching 3 episodes of the Acolyte, which is going to be episode 6, 7, and 8, I will give you the synopsis of 1 through 5. I promise we can do it like 5 minutes, and you can hop right in. You are not missing much at all.
Okay.
You're not missing much.
Deal.
Yeah. In fact, legitimately, I'll tell you what's up, right? So episodes 1 through 4-ish are largely focused on the idea that it's like, oh, we have this Jedi killer. Oh, you can watch the first part. The part where she fights Carrie Ann Moss is cool. That's a cool fight. You can watch that.
Mhm.
And then it's like it's the opening of episode 1, I believe. And then it starts with this, and there's a murder, and then we see this character that looks exactly like the person who just did this fight, and then she's getting arrested, and you're like, what the fuck's going on? These don't look like the same people. Like, they are the same person, but they feel like two different characters. And then the show baits us for a little while, being like, is it two characters? Is it something else? And we're like, there's going to be a fucking twin, isn't it? And they're like, there is a twin. And it's like, okay. But they're like, or is it? And it's like, I don't give a shit. Just keep fucking showing. But they hammed that up for like 3 episodes of back and forth. Meanwhile, we get Jedi Soul coming in. And Jedi Soul is fucking cool for these episodes before he's revealed to be the pedophile of the Jedi Order. But that's my headcanon. Go back to my scripts on those ones. I'll link those up here in a second. But anyway, Jedi Soul, in the meantime, fucking cool for these episodes. He's the only character that feels like really charismatic and redeemable. He's doing cool Asian Jedi mentor shit, and is a little over-invested in this one specific Jedi, or his Padawan, that is now left. Our main character is this happens all in the flashback. Our main 2 characters are twins, but they were created by like the witches in the Star Wars universe. They have their own little cult tribe. They make some 2 babies.
They're basically like Anakin.
Yes and no. We don't want to get too crazy about that. That upsets the Star Wars fans, But
Crazy.
They make kind of a Force baby, but they look at the Force a little bit differently. It's a little interesting. Not worth watching the whole episode for. But anyway, you got this whole woman cult, and honestly, the show could have just been the fucking Witches of Dathomir, and that would have been way fucking cooler. That would have been way fucking cooler than what they did. Not the point. Anyways, so they give us a little bit of like Dathomir, which is light. They make these 2 twins. The twins are very Force sensitive, obviously. One is a little bit more Force sensitive, but doesn't know how to use it. So she gets trained by the Dark Acolyte guy. That all comes into the big point of episode 5. Master Soul's the patriarchy. Fight the patriarchy. Down with the patriarchy.
Is this the pedophile
guy? Yeah, Master Soul. I'm throwing a lot of shade on Soul. Soul is a great character. Let me be clear. But in my headcanon of watching how sexy our acolyte villain becomes, you're kind of like, who's Soul? Soul, I don't want to play with you anymore meme with Jedi Soul by the time we get things up and going. So anyways, episode 5, all this is all happening. You have one sister trying to kill all these old Jedi masters, and then the other sister trying to catch that sister. That's the cat and mouse game for the whole episodes, until the very end, where the evil sister is going to kill the last Jedi, and she goes over to like not Kashyyyk, or she's trying to go find this this Wookiee Jedi leader, and she's going there at the same time. Her sister and these Jedi crew are trying to go catch that sister. And this whole time, the evil sister's being helped by somebody who feels like really clueless, and he's like a poison guy. And they're like, "Oh yeah, we served the same boss." And he kind of seems like this goofy motherfucker. Spoiler: he's the boss. He's the bad guy. We see it all coming. It's really predictable.
Yeah, it's predictable.
It's like wildly predictable. But at the end of episode 5, our evil character gets to the Jedi. Already did, but she betrayed the guy who turns out to be the red herring boss, and all the Jedi go and they see her, and then the fucking baddie boss comes zooming in at the end, and it's fucking sick. And it starts right in episode 6 where there's this humongous fight between them. Fucking dope.
Damn.
So anyways,
everything I learned about this show makes me want to watch it more, because I did not know Homeboy from Squid Game was in the show.
Yeah.
Squid Game guy, we got Jason Mendoza from The Good Place. We got Trinity, I didn't know was in the show. Fucking Carrie Ann Moss. Damn. So
here's my literal watch guide for you, Nat. Don't listen to anybody else. Listen, I know you. I'm cutting all the fat for you, buddy. And I love Star Wars. You know this. But I'm cutting the fat for you. Okay.
Sure.
Episode 1, watch the Carrie Ann Moss scene. Once once that whole fight scene ends, check out. Then you're going all the way to episode 5, right? Watch like the last 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so, just for a little bit of context, right? Actually, there's a scene at the beginning of the film where they fight the fucking larval moths. Those parts are actually pretty cool. It's a nice little horror moment. Watch a little bit of that. Watch the last 10 minutes of that episode, and then just start watching episode 6, and then you're going to have a great fucking time.
Right.
I believe that's the right episode order.
You know me though. You know that I won't do that. Like I'll plan to watch the whole thing, and I never will.
No, that's why I'm telling you. Just go ahead and watch that. If you can, if I'll put it to you like this: if you watch what I just described, don't even watch 7 and 8, although you should, because it starts being better at that point. But if you watch episode 6, you've watched the best episode of the whole series and some of the best Star Wars you'll probably ever see.
Are you sure it's episode 6? Because last time we did this, you told me the wrong episode of X-Men.
I'm literally checking. I'm literally checking right now.
Like, damn, this Gambit episode was awesome. I can't wait for the next one. It was fucking Professor X. I was like, this is the episode they had tried on.
I might have actually done it again. Let me.
Professor X. It was the one with Professor X doing a lecture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch the previous on the X-Men clips. You'll be good. I'll probably do that.
Fun fact: I did do it again. It is the end of episode.
What is with you in episode numbers,
bro? I don't know. I'm used to episodes being 10 episodes, and it makes 5 and 6 make more sense. Yeah, episode 4, tail end of episode 4, is the one you want to catch. Episode 5 is the fucking sick episode, and then 6, 7, 8 do enough. These aren't even full hour episodes. You know, they're like 30, 35 to 40 minute episodes, truly. Mm-hmm. So you can breeze through them.
Truly, I might watch it, but there's like so much I got to catch up on.
Bro, like, I'm telling you right now,
not even
watching it at the beginning, you won't make it to the good shit. If I'll put it to you like this: if I had to binge this show and I was going episodes 1 through 4, I don't even make it to 4, and 4 is like okay.
I know. I gave up at 3.
There you go.
Yeah, there's just like so much I got to do. Like, there's so much content out there. Like, legitimately, I'm not kidding when I say this. Like, it's too hot to handle when the new season just came out. I've barely watched it. I've watched the first 2 episodes, and Cobra Kai came out too. You know how much I love Cobra Kai. I have not even started that yet. I've just been playing college football 25. That's all I've been doing.
We have Umbrella Academy this week.
Yeah,
I haven't watched that.
I love Umbrella. I have to.
Oh, I watched the first season, I guess. And I read the comics.
I have to. I'm an emo kid.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about Hot D?
Oh yeah, we can talk about Hot D finale. Let's go ahead and put that up.
Danny, have you watched Hot D?
I haven't, but you can just.
There's not really.
I know the books. I know the way it reads in the book. So.
Okay. Well, I haven't read the book, so I don't know what happens. So I'll pass the show, but I'll tell you right now. Hot D finale.
Some of what happens in the books because I spent some time with Danny Joy.
Yeah, you spent some time with Danny Joy, who I'm sure has unintentionally and intentionally given spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hot D. We spent a whole finale episode being a hour-long trailer for the next season. And then they said, You know what? This is going to end in season 4. And I'm like, why? We're so clearly ready to bust at season 3. Why are we trying to fucking edge all the way to 4, guys? I came to this for a fucking bust, and all I'm getting is a continued slow jerk. I'm kind of getting sick of it. I'm not.
I think they're overcompensating for what they did with Game of Thrones, where they hurry to bust when they should have edged a little bit.
3 seasons for 1 book. We're edging. I'm telling you, we're doing an 8-year edge.
And I'm a fan of edging, but like 8 years is a bit too much.
Nope. Need to bust.
That was the finale. Really, like it was like this one big tease for the next season. I was like, what happened in this episode? You know, like I watched it and I went online. Like, do people feel the same way? Was that like so unsatisfying?
Yeah, the most satisfying episode in this season was seeing Rhaenyra's with all the fucking dragons and making Aegon God damn it, all these fucking names. You know who I mean.
How many Aegons do we need?
Yeah.
This whole series would not be happening if you just named them something else.
I know. Aegon. If One Eye didn't get fucking made to look like a bitch and Rhaenyra's with like 5 or 6 dragons fucking riding deep, I'm like, fuck yeah, that's sick. And then they're like, yeah, but we would never use it. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean we would never use it? Go nuke some shit. You have nukes. America in World War II, we did it.
Mm-hmm. Back World War champs.
2-time.
2-time.
So, anyways, and then they were just like, I don't know, we're gonna develop the people a little more. And I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. Go fight. You developed all the characters enough. And then we had this really weird season. Poor fucking oh my god, at Harrenhal. Just living in the Shining.
Strong.
Damon. Yeah.
Damon. Yeah.
Yeah. Damon over there just really living in the Shining the whole fucking season.
He really spent the entire season there. Like, I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Are we drafting right now? Oh shit. I gotta draft real quick.
Best ball.
Oh,
that's the draft thing on that one. Nat, you gotta update us. What's that's the Hot D spoilers. Nothing really happened this season. Now put it on the screen. We need to see. I want to see this draft stuff. What's the draft?
Okay.
Is it basketball draft?
Yeah, football. On the clock. Oh shit.
Wow, Mr. Drafts every time.
Oh shit.
Ed Harris.
Number 5.
I wonder who that is.
I guess. Yeah, you wonder who that is. I mean, I guess I'll take Jamar. Damn, that's my pick.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Amateur hour, bro. You should have went with Garrett Wilson.
No, I should not have. We don't. Aaron Rodgers is gonna get injured the first play again.
He's a New York guy. Come on, man.
Other New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have you guys been watching
hot TikTok? I have not. I've never been an Olympics guy.
Olympics?
Mm-hmm.
No, I only like to see the scenes of like that one guy's bulge tripping up the bar. That was a pretty peak moment. I went to go back and watch that clip. You see that, Nat?
No.
I have not seen that.
Oh man, so this guy's massive penis gets in the way, knocks over the bar, stops him from taking a gold medal. I'm not making this up. It's peak. Go pull that up here. Let me pull it up for you real quick. Let me pull up the right browser for this. This needs something different.
This is gonna get us banned, isn't it?
Was this because of Dick Olympics? A hard defeat. I love this headline. A hard defeat. French pole vaulter goes viral after penis cost him Olympics. Let me see if it actually shows the clip here. It's this random fucking TikTok. Oh my god. No, I don't want to watch this. Okay, surely Reddit will do that. Oh yeah, perfect. Nat, can you okay.
Yeah.
Can you screen share here? Let me do this. I think that's this one. No. Hold on. There we go. Can you pop that up? So this guy hurls over the pole vaulting, and sure enough, his
oh no!
Look at this. Look at this. You ever had?
Oh no! Stop showing that.
You ever just get your tip tickled so hard that you lost a gold medal?
No, that's never happened to me, and I hope it never does. I'd be okay not getting this over in that case.
One more time. Really quick.
No, don't. I'm pretty good at not being squeamish about stuff. Like, I can handle gore and stuff like that. Anything with the dick is just not for me. Can't do it.
Beat by his own meat. Apparently, word on the street is that several porn agencies have reached out to him for major deals to be in porn. So I think he's winning out, all things said and done.
Sounds like it.
That's the biggest thing I saw in the Olympics, other than one of these people powerbomb lifting one of the girls as they grab the ball and yucking it back.
And the Philippines got a gold medal.
We got one?
Yeah.
What did we get?
Gymnastics. Men's gymnastics. For
we are the most flexible. That's true.
so we got one, boys.
We finally
Go got one. Hell yeah.
we finally broke through.
We did it, guys.
Let's go ahead and do one other quick update while we're at it. Let me go ahead and grab this. Nat, you want to go ahead and screen share this real quick?
Yeah, I got you. Oh, okay. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Ooh.
Look who's been dominating. Who's behind on points, but not for long.
Yeah. I mean, you'll eventually get some games that come out. You have all of your games come out like, hold on.
Fourth quarter.
You have 4 games that comes out in like a little over a month.
Some of these games might not even come out. Like Dragon Age, who knows?
That one's not coming out. I have no faith that game is coming out.
I mean, we'll see. I still got all my money. It's all good. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, me too. Don't look at that.
Yeah, so you got all your money.
These 2 aren't real. That game, they did confirm, is real. Stalker 2 is coming out this year, so I'm okay.
Baby. Yeah, I don't even need it to do good. I just need it to do better than that one game you drafted. It's left my brain entirely. Stellar Blade. That's it. I just need to score better than Stellar Blade.
You weren't ready for Stellar Blade to bring in fucking 82 points.
82 was what I expected. Like, it's fine.
No, you said it was going to be. You said it was going to be mid. You said it was going to be 70 something. It was not going to cross 80.
Came through that.
I will say, this game has fucked me, and if I lose this year, it will be solely on the back of Metaphor, because what they said at the beginning of the year, they showed us a trailer and said it's coming out in like February or March. And that didn't show shit in that trailer. And I said, if this game even comes out, then it does not look that great. And then they said, JK, we're going to put it off till November and give it an insane amount of polish. And in the meantime, we're going to give it all the fucking PR. And I have never been so fucking cucked by one video game so hard. Other than maybe Hollow Knight. So
you're here to get fucking cut by Stalker 2, baby. Let's go.
This game... Thankfully, this game will unbalance any points that I lose from Metaphor, so it's all going to break even on that one.
I mean, we'll see. I'm liking how I look right now. Like, I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot.
Outlaws, I think, is not going to cross 8.
Outlaws is...
I'll tell you right now what Outlaws is going to be. Right there. It's going to be your Rise of the Ronin. I'll let you unfreeze to give me your thoughts. Whenever you're ready. It's not just me, Danny, right?
Yeah, he froze.
Okay, good talk. Yeah, I think Outlaws is going to be a very
what's the best? What's the games that everybody are playing? The Twitch streamers.
Dragon Age is not real. They're just trolling specifically me. Yeah, that's fair.
Isn't that? Didn't that come
right now? I need to put some time aside to finish up the Final Fantasy 16 DLCs. I need to finish up the Leviathan one. Nat created a group. My power just went out. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so Nat's done with the show, but don't worry, Nat. Your picks are safe with me. You're not going to be getting far. This looks like he has a lot of leg room to make up all the points, because he's got most of his games still to come out. I promise none of these are punching above their weight, except for Astrobot. Astrobot's going to fucking clean up. It's going to be really gross. I'm actually really upset that he got it. He outbid me. Mm-hmm. Fuck my life. Anyways, so that is that. Let me go ahead and stop sharing the screen. So that's more or less our show. So Danny, while it's just us, do you have any closing thoughts, intimate secrets you want to share with just me while Nat's not here?
The only intimate secrets is going to be which bucket I'm going to use later.
And the answer is?
For popcorn, I mean.
It's got to be the Dune bucket still, right?
It's still the Dune bucket.
It's still the Dune bucket. 100%.
For the popcorn.
I want to see if I can still share the screen. No, it won't let me unless Nat gives approval. Damn it.
But I have.
No,
Yeah.
really
What
quick.
else what have you been doing? Are you going to do any card tournaments soon?
Yeah, I've got one creeping up in a couple weeks. In 2 weeks, I'm going up to Louisville. It's our state championship for Final Fantasy. And then in 3 weeks, I'll be in Toronto. That's the U.S. of Canada. Doing a big Disney tournament, and that's like for my birthday.
Nice.
So don't forget. I expect something very nice.
Yeah, everybody, Cash App, Venmo, drop to Venmo.
Venmo's preferable. I like the Venmo one. Really quick though. So I was watching this ASMR video because I've been kind of intrigued by those recently, and I saw this guy getting a haircut, and he looks like, at least for this one little part of the video, it looks like you, but with hair, getting shaved. I'm gonna link it in the chat with me and Nat, with me and Nat, and then I want you to tell me what you think, if this looks like you or not.
Messenger or private chat? No,
Messenger. It should be the 2-minute 48-second mark, but it looks. Tell me that doesn't look like you with hair.
It could be.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now.
For people wanting to know, you have to connect to my account to do it live. Fuck that. I'm not doing that. Anyway, if you guys want to know what I'm talking about, go do ASMR Japanese senior barber, and it should pop up this video.
Yeah. Kind of something. Kind of.
Yeah. At the 2-minute and 48 mark, or 2-minute and 48-second mark, you see Danny.
2-minute 48.
It's when he's leaned back in the chair getting his hair shampooed. It's Danny with hair.
I had hair one time.
Yeah. So this is going to be really funny. I want to sign us off, but we can only leave the studio, and Nat's the only one who can end the stream. So let me try to see if I can log in really quick. Hold on. I'll be right back if it kicks me out. Oh,
He's back.
Go back.
Why are you... Can you pop up balance? Can you pop up Smithy's last comment?
Why are you searching? What did I miss? You were searching as more Japanese.
Can you screen share?
Yeah.
Let me screen share this really quick. Hold on. Now that you're back. So the link I just posted is Danny getting his hair shampooed. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that this person right here doesn't look like Danny.
I don't really see it.
Danny, can you do me a favor and turn your head sideways like his head is? Okay, now hold on. You got to inch a little bit more to into shot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now lean your head back.
You pulling a Jake right now? Like, not every Asian man looks alike.
No, they look. Close your eyes, Danny.
Because of the beard.
It is, but close your eyes when you do it. No. You're not doing it right. There you go.
Turn the other way.
Turn the other way. Yeah, there you go. It's the same.
It does look similar.
I don't see it. I don't know what you're looking at.
Bro, you're crazy. That is Danny Cost like Lost. To finish Alan question, because Hot D left me so edged up that I'm all bricked up that I had to watch Esmer Japanese Elder, and that's just what I got. Couldn't tell you why it took me there. Anyways, that's our show. We're so back again, boys, and that's also reference to. That's also reference to Backstreet Boys. Oh my God, we're back again. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's like yeah.
But
everybody.
Everybody. I ask because I search that every night. Thank you, Smithy. Glad to know I'm not alone. Anyways, that's our show. If you like all the content we're doing, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You should have already hit it. Make sure you hit the bell. That way you know when we go live.
Show every month or so.
Every month or so, whenever we feel like it. We should form a club, Dylan. Elder Japanese Asmer lovers. If you play Marvel Snap, I'll rename our alliance to that. You can join our alliance, Alan.
You'll be the token white guy.
Yeah. Do you think Jeff Snyder plays Marvel Snap? That's the $1 million question.
I think we should ask him.
Can you want to message him on Twitter?
No, I'm not gonna message Jeff Snyder if he plays Marvel Staff.
Jeff notoriously hates Marvel and comic book movies. Snyder.
He's like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
But he was
bro,
the
you
one
literally
who broke the news about Doom.
Yeah, it's like you
Because the
literally did a
funny-
show with us. Several, in fact, and he's just like, I don't recall. Good old Jeff Snyder. Anyway, guys, that's our show. Make sure to tune in next week whenever we're definitely doing this show. Probably.
Yeah.
Just real quick, I'm happy for my Southeast Asian brothers that Filipinos have won that gold medal. I just looked at Vietnam at the Olympics. We've won jack shit. So congratulations. I'll be hedging my bets on you guys. And that's our stream. See you next Tuesday.
See.